my daughter, or there will be conflict.
Hey Walking Dead fans, let's go over a couple of promos that AMC released recently. We have a sneak peek called Alpha's Demands, and they released a second sneak peek where Daryl is talking to Alpha. And of course, if you're not caught up to Season 9, spoiler alert. In the sneak peek Alpha Demands, everyone is still standing up on the wall. Daryl pretty much says, you guys just don't know how abusive this chick is. We can't give Lydia back to this lady. And Tara says, yeah, but she could have Alden and Luke, and their lives are at risk if you piss this lady off. So Magna speaks up and says, hey, we found the horses. Did you kill our friends? And Alpha says no. Then she says, I need to talk to the leader of your people. And Daryl's like, it doesn't matter who the leader is. And she's like, then I'll just tell all of you.
Then I'll just address all of you.
But Alpha says, look, you came into our lands, cool. You killed some of our people, cool. But I'm done talking now. Give me back my daughter. That's a boatload of confidence right there. And as one commenter pointed out, like playing chess, she's thinking ahead. And she does have Alden and Luke. She does have something to trade for Lydia. The next promo I want to discuss was on the Talking Dead. I'm not sure if it was released online yet, but it shows Daryl and Alpha talking. And the one thing this brings back to mind is Daryl was, to me, acting a lot like Rick, just straight up. He walked out and he said, hey, we can wipe all of you guys out right now. And to me, that's something like Rick would do, kind of just show force and be like, we'll kick your ass right out of the gate and no negotiating. And in this promo, Alpha clearly says, it seems like you want conflict and I don't. So I'm willing to trade. Look, here, I have 2 of your people. Give me my daughter.
You seem to want conflict. I don't.
And into this promo, we do see one of the Whisperers that has a sling and has a baby. It seems like that could be the baby that we saw in an earlier teaser of Connie running through the cornfield with a baby. So something has to go down. Alpha could call in a walker herd. That's one of their main weapons. And there's also another teaser promo scene that I couldn't find a copy of for this review video. And in that promo, it's really short. And pretty much the gist of it is Daryl refuses Alpha. Says, no, I'm not going to give you Lydia. And that sure could cause a lot of tension real quick, like with knives to the throat of Alden and Luke. But in that promo, there for a second, it was split shot second, it does look like they may be releasing Luke, but not Alden. But definitely check out Luke's mask to the far right. His walker mask pulled down over his head. It's just not the perfect fit, I would say. But we do see, at least at this moment, Alden and Luke are alive. So there can be a trade if Daryl allows it.
I think it really strikes a chord with Daryl that he's going to fight for this little girl. It strikes too close to home for him.
Alpha beating and brainwashing Lydia, and Daryl knows about it and all the stuff he's been through, his backstory. What if in that other promo where he says no, he doesn't change his mind, he's pretty set on that, Alpha could easily kill Luke or Alden or both right there on the spot. Imagine Enid watching that. And in that other promo, I don't have a shot of it, but it looks like Daryl's opening up that same tunnel that we saw Magna and Yumiko and her group go through. It looks like Daryl is opening that up, about to go through it himself. So question, is Daryl heading out after Alpha and the group to see where they go, see where their camp is? Did Alpha keep Luke or Alden, one of the two? Could Henry have went back and got Lydia out of the cell again and put her through the tunnel? And when Daryl finds that out, he has to go after her. I think there was that poll on the Talking Dead where it said, should they give Lydia back? And it was like 60 or 70% said no. And just to think about it a little bit, if it was my group, if this was an apocalypse and this was my group and 2 of my people from my group out there that another group had hostage, and we had one of their group that we just met, and even if the member of the group we have captured saying, oh, they're just tortured me, I've had such a bad life, I would have to say, I'm sorry, dude. They have 2 of my people. They want to trade for you. See you later. And I would get my people back. I mean, you can call me cold or ruthless or heartless or whatever, but that just seems like a no-brainer to me if it's 2 of your people, your group. Because, I mean, really, what would all the other people of Hilltop think if Daryl just says, screw Alden and Luke, we're going to keep Lydia. And also in that other promo, we do get a glimpse of Carol and Ezekiel. There's Diane there. Jerry's in there as well, and some other members of the kingdom. They're going to grab supplies and look for stuff for the fair. But from other scenes in earlier promos, is this where they meet Beta? Is this where Beta comes in? He brings in a bunch of walkers and other whisperers. Could this be the Daryl confrontation? But Daryl's not really anywhere around there. But it does look like I said in that promo, look like he's about to go out that tunnel. Does he come across Beta in episode 11?
We're animals. Animals live out here.
So it's really cool. They're releasing so many promos. It's almost like they're showing a lot of the show to us in teasers before the show even comes on. But I am excited for the conversation between Daryl and Alpha and how all of that scene plays out. What happens right after that. It's cool that we're seeing Carol and Ezekiel and the kingdom doing some things for the fair, because that's going to be such a huge part in the show. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about these promos and ideas in the comments below. Stay tuned for the next video coming up, which will be the opening minutes of season 9/11, and a dead character returns. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more dead stuff.